Good morning, students. How are you all? Hope you all are fine and doing well. Myself, Alok, your moral science teacher. I would like to welcome you in this moral science class. Dear students, today we are going to revise lesson number 2. Already you are knowing that our half yearly examination is going to come. So therefore, there are 6 chapters are going to come in this examination. So today we are going to do the revision of lesson number 2 because already we have completed all the chapters. So now we are going to revise lesson number 2. So let's start our class. So at the beginning of our class, I am going to today explain you about strength. There are two types of strength, spiritual strength and physical strength. So about that today I am going to explain you. Let's understand. So here it is written, physical strength is measured by what we can carry. Spiritual by what we can bear. So please try to understand what does it mean. Here it is explained here in this quotation that physical strength is measured by what we can carry. So first let me explain you what is physical strength. Actually what is happening every day in our day-to-day life, we are doing so many things. So for that what we need physical strength. And how we are getting the physical strength? We are getting the physical strength when we eat good food with all the nutrients. Okay, when we do exercise, take proper rest, so then what is happening, we develop our physical strength. Okay, as a human being we need both the strengths, physical strength as well as spiritual strength. So just now I have explained you the physical strength. Now let me explain you what is the spiritual strength. A spiritual strength means our willpower, that how much you have the strong your heart, your how much your willpower is strong, that is called spiritual strength. Like for example, what is happening in our day to day life, sometimes what is happening, many people they lie. Why they lie? What do you think? They lie because they don't have the courage in their heart to face the situation. Because of that what is happening, we or some other people we are lying. Okay, if your spiritual strength you are having in your heart, in your soul, if you are having the spiritual strength, then what will happen, you will not lie. So that only it is explained here, physical strength is measured by what we can carry, means how much we can carry. Like physical strength it is showing, like how much more you will carry, then you are having more the physical strength. Okay, but the spiritual by what we can bear, means how much you can bear the pain, how much capacity you are having, your soul is having how much capacity to bear the pain. So that it is showing your spiritual strength. Okay, and being a human being we must have both the strengths. Okay, it is not necessary that like some person may not have the good physical strength but may have the very good spiritual strength. If you will have the very good spiritual strength and if you develop the good spiritual strength in your soul, so what will happen, you will not do any bad deeds. Whenever you will about to do any wrong work or wrong deeds, that time your heart will not allow. Okay, your soul will say, your heart will say no, it is not good, and you will stop that work doing. Okay, so now here I am going to show another one more quotation here. It is very famous quotation by Swami Vivekananda. What he is saying? He is saying that you have to grow from the inside out. None can teach you, none can make you spiritual. There is no other teacher but your own soul. It means that he is explaining that Swami Vivekananda, he has given this quotation. He is saying that you have to grow from the inside out, means from your inner soul you have to grow. Whatever things you are going to do, first you have to see, you have to measure on your inner side. None can teach you, no one can teach you that what is right, what is wrong. Your heart will say only that yeah, it is right or it is wrong. Just only what you need to do, you need to listen your heart. Okay, none can teach you, none can make you spiritual. No one can make you spiritual. How much we will say you to do this to become a spiritual? So you can't. Who will make you the spiritual? Your only soul, your inner soul. Your heart will only make you spiritual when you will listen to your heart. Whenever you are doing any work, that time your heart, of course, one time it will say, yeah, that it is whatever you are going to do, it is right or it is not right. If it is not right, at least one time your heart will say that yeah, what I am going to do, it is right or wrong. So if you listen to your heart, so you will develop your spiritual strength. There is no other teacher but your own soul. You have to listen to your own soul. Okay, so this is the quotation given by Swami Vivekananda. Now dear students, already I have explained you about the spiritual and physical strength. Now in brief, already I have explained you the lesson number 2. In brief again I am going to explain you that in lesson number 2 it is explained that first in lesson number 1 it was explained about Kibomi, and then where Kibomi is living, that geographical area, and about the social background, that how many tribes are there in his country, and this all we have studied. And then we have also studied that Kibomi's country is now not in good position. Anytime war can happen, and violence is in capital city, and slowly it is spreading in whole country. So this all the things we have studied in previous class. In today's class it is explained here that it was the warm sunshine down, and Kibomi, as he walks along the path, okay, he is walking towards his home. From where he is coming? He is returning from the river where he and his friend were catching fish. Both he and his friends were catching fish, because in previous class in lesson number 1 it was explained that it is one of his hobby that he liked to catch fish with his friend. So he has gone to catch the fish and he is returning from there. Okay, and he look at the 2 large fish on his rope and smiles. What is happening? He has caught 2 large fish. Okay, in his net 2 large fish is there. So because of that he is very happy, and he is thinking that mama will cook very nice dinner, very nice lunch or supper. Okay, tonight mama will cook very nice supper or dinner. He is thinking like that, and he is going towards his home. But as Kibomi is about to reach his home, as Kibomi near his house, then what happens? He hears some noise. He listens, some noise is coming. So and there is shouting, something is wrong. Some sound is coming, shouting sound. So because of that he is thinking maybe something is wrong. So because of that, what it is doing? He is standing behind the tree. He is hiding himself behind a tree and looks through the branches. Through the branches he is looking that what is happening exactly, from where this noise is coming. So as he is seeing through the branches, what he is finding? He is finding that there are several strange men in uniform. In that village, in his village, some strange persons are there in uniform. And what is happening? They are yelling to his father, means they are shouting on his father. Okay, and one of them hits his father and the other joins in. One of the soldier, he hits his father, Kibomi's father, and other soldiers also, they join them in beating his father. So what happens? One of them hits his father. Okay, so then what happened? Kibomi's mother runs out of the house to help her husband, because Kibomi's father is beaten by the soldier. So because of that His mother also is coming from her house to help his husband, that what is happening. Suddenly the sound of gunshots rings out. Suddenly Kibomi is listening some gunshots, that bullet, someone is fired the gun. Gunshots ring out. Kibomi watches as his father and mother both fall on the ground. He's seeing that his father and mother both fall on the ground. It means that soldiers, they have killed his parent, Kibomi's parent. The soldiers, they have killed the Kibomi's parent. So because of that, they fall down on the ground. No, shouts Kibomi. As soon as he is listening, seeing this, so Kibomi, he is shouting, no. The man looks in his direction. When he's shouting, that time sound is coming. So therefore, all the soldiers, it is looking towards that sound, like from which direction the sound is coming. Okay. So what is happening now? That Kibomi wants to go to his parents. He wants that to go to near his parents. But two soldiers are walking towards the trees where he is hiding. Where Kibomi is hiding towards, that two soldiers are walking towards him. So because of that, what happens? He runs back into the forest. He runs back to the forest and climbs up a tall tree. On a very tall tree, he climbs up. The man look around for a while, for some time. The soldiers, they are looking here and there, but not find him, and they are not finding Kibomi. Then what happens? They shout angry words, and then leave. Both soldiers, they are shouting angry words, abusing, and then they are leaving that place. What is happening now? Because now you can imagine that if your parents, suppose just think that if you would be Kibomi and your parents were killed by someone, so how you could feel, how much pain you could have. So same pain Kibomi is having now. Kibomi's heart is beating very fast. Okay, and he hears more gunshots in the distance, from far distance. He is listening, some more gunshot sound is coming. Okay, so because of that, what is happening? He climbs higher up the tree. At the peak of the tree, at the higher place, he is climbing on the tree and seeing that what is happening. What he sees that people running and soldiers setting fire to the house. People are running here and there, and what soldiers are doing? Soldiers are setting fire in all the house. Okay, and because of that, dark smokes fills the air. Everywhere dark smokes are there, and then what is happening? Therefore, now he loses sights of his village. He is not able to see his village because of dark smoke. He clings tightly to the tree and thinks of his parent lying on the ground. He clings means what? He holds the tree very tightly. Clings the tree, holds the tree very tightly, and now he is thinking about his parents, that his parents were lying on the ground. He is saying that mother, father. He softly says that mother, father, and his eyes overrolled with tears. His eyes is filled with tears. Just you can imagine what situation could be there. So this was the story here, second part of the story, lesson number 2. On the basis of this story, what you have to do, because this is the revision class, I have explained the story again. What you need to do, all the students are requested at least minimum 2 times, twice or thrice. You will read this story very nicely and try to understand each and every point, because objective questions are going to come. 50 objective questions are there. So from inside the chapter, any question can come. Okay, so all chapters you have to read very nicely and try to understand and learn yourself about this story. Okay, by your heart you learn. Now it is time of question answer. So this is the first question of this chapter, chapter number 2, lesson number 2. Where is Kibomi returning from? So easily you can give answer. Already at previous class also it is given. Again I am explaining you. Where is Kibomi returning from? He is returning from the river after catching the fish. So here is the answer. Kibomi is returning from the river where he and his friend were catching fish. So this was the first question. Now the next question, second question, it is given that what does he hear as he nears his home? As he reaches near his home, then what he hears? So what he hears? As Kibomi nears his home, he hears noises. Some noise is coming, people are shouting. Okay, that noise he is hearing. He hears that noise. Third question, it is given in the book that what does he see as he looks through the branches? As he looks through the branches, what does Kibomi see? So what does he see? As he looks through branches, he sees several strange men in uniform yelling to his father. They are shouting on his father. So several strange person are there in uniform. Okay. Now the question number 4. Question number 4, it is given. What happens to Kibomi's parent? What happens to Kibomi's parent? Kibomi's parents are killed by the soldiers. Okay. Next question, question number 5, it is given. Where does Kibomi hide from the soldiers? Where does Kibomi hide himself? So what does he do? He climbs on the tree. Okay. Kibomi hides on a tall tree from the soldiers. Okay. Question number 6, it is given that what does Kibomi see from the tree top? As he is climbing up on the tree top, what does he see? So answer is here. Kibomi sees people running and soldiers setting fire to the houses. This thing he is seeing from the tree top. Okay, so these are all the questions. Now I am going to give you the homework. Here homework, it is there. First homework, that read lesson 2 nicely and try to understand. Already I have explained this chapter. You will read very nicely and try to learn all the things nicely. Understand nicely and try to learn. And second homework is there. Learn question and answer of lesson 2. This lesson 2 which I have explained all the questions, all 6 questions. You will learn all the question answer nicely. Okay. Because this time objective as well as subjective questions are coming in examination. So you must learn all the questions, question answer. And the third homework is there, that memorize the prayer of lesson 2. As you have learned, all of you, that lesson number 1 prayer you have learned. So now today's homework is that you have to memorize the prayer of lesson number 2. Okay. So this is homework for this week. So this is all for today. Okay. Thank you students. Bye. Have a nice day. That's all for today's class. Thank you students.